Hello and welcome back to the Wrestling Group. I am your host as always, Ryan, and today we are going to be doing another wrestling figure unboxing video. We are doing Brian Kendrick from No Way Out. This was around 2007. Obviously it's Jack specific, it's not Mattel like what you see nowadays, the old school figures from the Ruthless Aggression era, as you can see by all the figures on the back that you can collect. And it says, "Don't be a punk, get them all." Well, I'm afraid of being a punk, because I don't think I'm going to collect them all. But I really want to get a Brian Kendrick figure, and I am on the lookout for a Paul London figure to match as well. Obviously with them being tag team champions together. In fact, if you look closely, you can see Paul London's face there. Just noticed that for the first time. Is it? Oh no, it is Brian Kendrick. It looks like Paul London through the packet. Right, let's have a look. It says ages 8+. I've never noticed that before, actually. Well, I would tell you who it was. Well, just ripped right through the face. Never mind. I think it was Brian Kendrick. It's just the hair looked darker, so I thought it was Paul London. There we are. Here's little Brian Kendrick son, Spanky himself. They were a great tag team. I loved them as a team together. I really liked, generic tag belt, not an official one, just a pretty generic belt. So yeah, I always liked Billy Kidman and Paul London. I thought they were a really good team, and then I liked the story where Paul London done the 450 and injured someone. I think it was Chavo. This was back in 2004. And then the fans wanted him to do the superstar press. No, that was it. It was Billy Kidman. Sorry, Billy Kidman done the superstar press, and injured Chavo landed on his head. And then he said he didn't want to do the superstar press anymore. The fans were cheering for him to do it. Paul London wanted him to do it, and in the end, he ends up doing it on Paul London when they face in the match. He does it once, twice, and then I think the third time it was on a stretcher as well. It was really, really good, and then they did nothing with it. Then they moved Paul London and put him with Brian Kendrick, and they are a fantastic team. I really enjoyed them. I think they only won the tag belts, I want to say twice in WWE. I'll have to check it out. I'll tell you what, that'll be a good looking back episode actually, to go back and look at Brian Kendrick and Paul London. They were massively popular at the time. It's just the red attire that they used. They had the red and they had the light blue. There we are. That is Brian Kendrick. As you can tell, the face is pretty generic. Like, if you just look at the face, you can't really tell that's Brian Kendrick, can you? But the ring gear is brilliant. You know, it's got the little Joker symbol there on the side, on the boots as well. They've painted the hands. They haven't given proper gloves. They've painted the hands. They've put the design in the gloves as well. I mean, the time they took in the ring gear is brilliant. Like, even the black with the red stripes down the boot, you know what I mean? Pretty good figure. I mean, I don't never remember Brian Kendrick being that ripped though. Looks a bit far too muscular for old Spanky, but it still looks cool. It's a good figure. It's a good one to have. And like I say, when I managed to track down and find the Paul London version, see, I've had this for a long time, and I think I completely forgot I had it. Like I say, I've been collecting figures for years now, and it's only since we moved I've started unboxing them. So I'll have to go, when I get paid, I'm going to have to go and have a look, see if I can find a Paul London to match. Saying that, do they do a Paul London to match? No, that's no good, is it? In the back there, there's no Paul London in the figures, so I'm going to have to see what Paul London figures they have available. I want to obviously get them in matching ring attire, so if Paul London doesn't have a figure in the red, and tell you what, that's it, I'm going to look through my wrestling figure encyclopedia that I got. I'm going to have a look at that and see what different Paul London figures are out there, because I want to get them matching obviously together. So this may well end up being a standalone figure. I might end up getting two completely different ones for Paul London and Brian Kendrick, but overall pretty decent figure. You know, obviously the face scan is pretty generic. The hair is just what you'd expect from Jack's. Like, it's quite weird and rubbery feeling. It just leaves that weird feeling in your hands. Obviously the body scan clearly isn't Paul London's. I don't remember him ever being that jacked. I mean, look at the shoulder muscles on that. He's ripped. So, and then obviously the gloves are painted on rather than proper gloves. But I really like this ring attire. I really like the boots. I think it's a decent figure overall. I think 6 would be too low because of the ring gear. I'm gonna give it a 7. Give it a 7 out of 10. Probably a low end 7. Because, like I say, there is quite a few faults with it. I mean, it's Jack's. It's what you'd expect, isn't it? They weren't top of the range. I mean, they were phenomenal when they come out at the time. Like, these were so much better than what we'd ever had before. But now we've got some really good figures in, obviously, Mattel for WWE. So that foot seems a bit loose. We're just going to stand them up then. Can he stand? I hope he can stand, because I put them on display, don't I? Yeah, there we are. He stands. He passed the stand. And he's gone. That foot is not brilliant. I was gonna actually get the belt. Let's have a look. That foot is not good. These are the belts right here. Instead of the buttons, do you remember the way they used to do them? Like that, with the bumps on it. They're quite easy to put on, though, to be fair. These are normally easier to put on than the Mattel ones. Obviously the Mattel's better quality, but because they've got the little bumps in that, sometimes they're a nightmare to get on them belts. Absolute nightmare. There you go. Pretty generic tag team championship, but it looks good on. I don't tend to normally put the generic belts on them to keep them on them, because they're not great to look at, but it doesn't look too bad on them. So you can move it properly, and you're supposed to post it through there. That's not going to go. Right, okay, never mind. I'll like that and just have it like in the background. So it's pretty generic, and it sits right in this really muscular figure frame. There you have it. I'm going to give this Brian Kendrick 2007 No Way Out figure a 7 out of 10. Not bad. Not bad at all. I would be interested in that. I'm going to get my encyclopedia out. So I'm going to have a look, see what other Brian Kendrick figures they've done. Has Mattel done any? I'm going to have to look into that and have a look into the Paul London situation. In fact, now I'm talking about all the history in that. God, that foot's really bad. It's dead loose. I'm probably going to check out Billy Kidman figure too. So there we have it. Anyway, 7 out of 10. Let me know in the comment section what you'd rank this Brian Kendrick figure out of 10. I'm going for the number 7. Also, let me know, do you have any Brian Kendrick figures? Do you know if Mattel do them? And also, do you know if there's a Paul London and Brian Kendrick matching figures? Maybe a 2-pack. Let me know in the comments if you know, and I will check that out. So as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. There's so many views you've been getting lately. The views have gone through the roof, but there's a hell of a lot of people that haven't subscribed yet. Don't forget, if you subscribe, then the content always gets better. I'll be able to do a lot more going forward, the more subscribers that we do get. So thank you for watching, and be sure to check out some more wrestling related content coming your way very soon.